And I really hope this message reaches the other ladies, other people seeking to marry foreigners. I am all for marrying whites. I'm all for marrying Indians, whatever. Go for it. Love who you love. Be with whoever you want to be with. But don't go into the relationship because of your material gains. Don't go into it because of what you think you'll get out of it.
I won't pay your rent because rent is your duty. I could spoil you, buy you gift. That's it. That's different. But I won't pay your rent.
Why are you not paying my rent?
I can't.
Why?
Why am I doing? I don't understand. I'm going to wake up one morning.
You're taking responsibility.
The first type of woman, any single man watching me that they should not marry, is the gold digger. Why? In our generation, many women are not looking for love; they are looking for help, which is a very bad era.
Repeat, please.
Many women are not looking for love; they are looking for help.
There you go.
So they are not in love with your heart; they are in love with your hand. So when they come into a relationship, they just come purposely because of what they can get financially from the relationship. There is nothing wrong with giving to somebody you love, but the problem I have with the gold digger, and this is what I tell women, don't be a gold digger, be a gold carrier. The difference between a gold digger and a gold carrier is this. Because Obina, when we are getting married, I got married 2 years ago. The only thing you should bring to the table should not be a birth certificate. When you are getting married, even as a woman, you should also be able to bring some title deed, logbooks, company, business. You know, we should have a generation of women that don't just draw eyebrows, but women that can draw eyebrows and business plans. You know, so we do both. Okay. Because the difference between a gold digger and a gold carrier, if you meet a gold digger today, they want to know what you drive. But a gold carrier wants to know what drives you. A gold digger wants to know where you live. A gold carrier wants to know what lives in you. A gold digger wants to really focus on where you come from. But a gold...
Hello fam, welcome to Mind Boss TV 1. And if it's the first time you're seeing me on your newsfeed, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. Because I'm a young channel and I'm trying to grow.
Let's watch the video.
Well, today we are talking about gold digging, or jumping into a relationship for material gain. So with no time to waste, let's go get it.
When people send me links about celebrity relationships and what?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
She is Stephanie Benson. And to be frank with you, when I first came across her IG page, to be frank with you, I thought she was somebody else. Thought she was a Kosua Japan. And to be frank with you, it baffled me for a bit because I've lost touch with African artists for some time. So today, actually, when I was about to do this review on this topic, I kind of dig a bit into her past, you know, a bit about her. I wanted to make a reference about pictures of her and the Kosua Japan. And man, the resemblance is enormous. They look very much alike. I'll put in some pictures in there and you tell me what you think. If you can even identify who is Kosua Japan and who is Stephanie Benson. But with no time to waste, let's go get it.
Oh, but when this one came, I had to say something because, see, this is the kind of issues that we'll continue to have. This young lady who's married a guy in Germany, a white guy, and she's crying. Just watch it.
Awari papa mekoi mikumbroni odinija tajeni na esiemi basade na spam so esiemi ma me fizi ya weda na se onu na wa she da kwaye no family planning so waye no so o hide this spam nim said you hide no The answer me kuwa de me ba broche wa shishi she juma broni de mo wa be shishi juma ma me wa me wo bia ye me wo bia ye na me nam na de na wo me na me bre na me nam na me sungu me mu na me sungu me mu me ka me wo wa we broni na wa to me tikura ne ye se me ton no maybe me ton no maybe wo Ghana na man face kana ye da mano na me die si fie wo Ghana ma me ton no ma no se nka me fa ne ka ne no me bi e kan wo se nka me ton ma me face kana mbe no wo Germany wa na ma mfa ma no na me dis kana si fie wo Ghana kenya sa ka broni ijuma wa shisha ma me kaka pompo me yem fremo sisi ya we ni sikeni na free bank account we no why any empty why any blank I any empty na me ko follow ya me na sa keni na sesa me fa me so wa shisha ijuma ma me wo me baso wa shisha ijuma so ma me wo me divorce.
Okay. You see, this lady has this warped idea that marrying a white man will make all her problems go away. So then she decided to go off with him to Germany with no job prospects, obviously no education. Listen to her. And no idea of what real life is outside of Ghana. I know Ghana is hard, though. Don't get me wrong. I know. And just traveling abroad, sometimes for some people, they think it's the answer to great life, especially if they marry a white man. But that's not the reality. Why? It's not the reality, especially if you don't pick the right white man. Do you understand? Listening to her, you can tell straight away that she's not educated. But listen to what she's saying. She's saying that the guy hid his sperm from her. Where did she come from? I mean, from under a brick? I don't get it. What do you tell your kind? Or say Aquani sendi sika bagana, so omunya adebi. And sikano or ton adeno, one for money kum, or the mane mame, soon si die. So how is this man going to trust you? Because you go into the marriage expecting this man to tell you where he puts all his money. It's not your business. Why is it your business? And then you're upset. African women, we're very strong women. We know what we want. We work hard. But some of us have the mentality that we need to be looked after. Somebody else has to pay the bill. In my DM, I get so many from interracial marriages where these women are just not happy. They're not happy because they went into the marriage with a wrong idea about how a marriage to a white man should be. So, I mean, if I'm playing a part in that, in my stories, by glamorizing being married to a white man, let me just put you straight. Me, I met John very early on. I was actually studying. I was already in the UK. I already had my idea of where I wanted to be, what I wanted to be. So our union was not based on monetary gain. It was based on love. See, I married this man because I fell in love with him. I'm not saying that living abroad in Ghana cannot generate love with somebody who is white, Caucasian, or whatever from any other country. It does happen. The percentage is very small, but it does happen. Pacho, so mommy and our papa, how to do something like this? Pacho send the omo video. Why? Nakachomo said, Mommy, don't think of the short-term gain where I meet me and send you sika from time to time. Mbwame. Oh, because when you're na akwano, awano, who say, unye, ni papa, may kind of say, one back into marriage, you know, with love. Na nisika na opea. And maybe story maybe this is the kind of story that they'll get. But you see, the thing is, me, I don't blame her. I blame what has been told to her growing up. I blame what her expectations of life with a white man has been fed into her brain. So all I want to say is, mummies, if I'm a chopi, I'm hoping say ABR she just wants followers into Nokasa Sam, because if she just wants followers, then let's just forgive her, because everybody wants to be famous.
Well, on this subject, we are talking about it's a video about this Ghanaian lady who went into this relationship with a German white man, but with the ideas of material gain, wealth, properties, and such. But the fact of the matter is, and I see these things happening very often, yeah. And I've been to Ghana several times. And the funny thing about it is, when I reach there, a lot of people ask me, don't you have some white brother or white friend you can hook me up with? Or don't you have some white buddy or something like that you can hook me up with? It's a very great thing, if possible. But the fact of the matter is, the mindset you are coming with and their mindsets doesn't match. The mindsets don't match. Because automatically I can tell that you are in it for material gains. And why am I saying that? Because I've seen a lot of them coming out of with the man's mindsets of being you marry a white man, you are set for life. You marry a Bruni, you don't have any which is very wrong. Because the thing is, they come with a different way of understanding things and what it means to be in a relationship. But a lot of these ladies from back home, even if they married a white person, it will take them such a long time to adjust to these things, which is most of the time going to cause a lot of conflict and a lot of misunderstanding. Because thinking like he's being white, so he's set for life. He has everything set up. He has a house. He has cars. He has mansions. He lives like a king. But that is not true. That is not true. So when they come abroad and now all of a sudden they actually have to do some sort of work or some sort of destined to make a living, now they start complaining because they were expecting a lavish lifestyle. Lavish lifestyle of them not doing anything. And even if they're going to do anything, it's very little. Very little, and it's mostly if they feel like it. But this is the case that, as the lady said, she's also married to a white man. She came in it because they had similar things to move on. They have similar agendas. And love was in the air. They loved each other. But if you are coming in it with a distance of rescue me or I need a savior kind of mentality, then you are on the wrong foot right from the start. And it's also the same kind of things if I go to Ghana right now, because I've been living abroad for so long. So long that sometimes it makes me I find it very difficult that even if I go to Ghana and try to find a lady or something, what kind of mindset am I getting? Am I getting a lady who actually likes me for me? Or is it because of what she thinks, material gain she thinks she was going to gain out of it? It's a very difficult thing to navigate through. It is really. And as the story goes, this lady came into the relationship and with the destination of going to have a lavish lifestyle. And then when she came in and actually found out after the guy bringing her to Germany, she had to work, she had to do all sorts of things to maintain her own lifestyle and all this. And now she's crying about it. It's not an easy walk in the park. And even the fact that this man sent you money or some things for you to sell back in Ghana, and what did she do with the money? She used that money that this man was expecting to get back to Germany to do whatever they had to do with. She said she gave the money to their mother to build a house. And it's like this, like the lady Stephanie said, what makes you think this man is going to trust you? What makes you think he's going to even tell you where his properties are? What makes you think this man is going to let you in on the kind of things he got? He's not. Because already he knows that you are coming in into the relationship for your own selfish gain. And like she said, the guy is keeping his seeds away from him. No, he's not. He's not. But the fact is, he doesn't trust you. He doesn't trust you because as soon as a child comes into such a relationship, you have a leverage over him. And the last thing a man wants is to be held at on a ransom or on such a point because of a child. Not that it's a bad thing to have a child. No, that's not it. But the thing is, when you know this woman only have a child with you because of what she can gain from you, the man, that is where the problem is. That is where the distortion comes. That is where the unbalance comes. It's okay if you guys are agreed on having the children and everything, and you get pregnant and then the relationship goes up. That's fine. It sounds as if she's desperately looking to have a child with him so that she can use it as a leverage. As a leverage over the man. Is that fair? Is that right? No, it's not right. It's not right at all. Because no man wants to stand at a point whereby it's either you take me and give me whatever I want, or else your child. No man wants to choose between those two. Any man will of course choose the child. And you know this woman is going to use your child as a ransom against you. Please, 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 the last thing, don't go in there because your family pushed you into it. Your family, marry a white person, marry a foreigner, or marry this thing because what, you will take you abroad or God knows what. I hope families learn something from it because they are really putting their children in harm's way. Because at the end of the day, you don't know who your daughter is or your child, your son or your daughter is going to get married to. And forcing such a person into such a dilemma, who at the end of the day can end up in tragedy. I really hope we learn something from it. If you agree with me or what Lady Stephanie said, please drop a comment. And Lady Stephanie, shout out to you. My Boss TV 1.